Hi, welcome to Scottsdale Public Library. My name is Dana. Today we're going to be talking about how to spice up your planner. We're going to do that in two parts. The first is we're going to talk about the different types of planners and journals that are out there, whether they're found in your house or at a store, or maybe you make one up. The second thing we're going to talk about is how to embellish and to make your planner or your to-do list a little bit more fun with a little bit of pizzazz, maybe some glitter, maybe some glue. Stick around and we'll see what happens. Hi everyone, we're going to be looking at different types of planners today, and this first one is a to-do list plus a schedule. So maybe you have some kids that have activities, maybe you're in college, you have school, maybe you're a librarian and you need to work at the library. Whatever it is, we're going to go ahead and look at what this vertical planner is going to look like. So right here we have different types of stuff. We have just some small little areas of a half week. Let me also turn the page here. And here we are having a full week. So I did have some embellishments. Those aren't always necessary, but I was able to track when I was going to work, what I had to do, which of course includes the cat litter. We also have some days off, and again, just some standard to-do lists, some calls, just to make sure that I was getting what I needed to get done in a timely manner. A different type of orientation you can have for a planner is horizontal. So let me go ahead and get that one here for you. This one is blank, so you can see just a little bit of difference. I'm going to go this way. Whoop. That this is vertical. This is going left to right. It seems a little sideways, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and see what this looks like with my daily plans. It may look a little chaotic to you, but that's all right. I knew what was going on. Again, I had to deal with my cats there. I needed to go to the grocery store, so I was able to simply take this off and go into the store without having to take my whole planner. So sometimes it's nice just to be able to use this free space without any structure that this bottom planner provided for me. One last option we'll see here is, you know what, I don't like tomatoes. So when I had gone out to dinner, I had actually gotten that on my sandwich, and so I went ahead and placed it in here in my planner. So it's a little bit of memory keeping with what I had going on. I'm trying to increase my doodles and my shadowing here, so it just allows you to have so much different space by having this blank spot here with no restrictions, no lines. You can do whatever you want. So that's always really nice to do. The next type of planner we're going to look at is a goal planner. Why would we want to do that? Well, let me tell you. Let me pull up a blank one here. So when you're doing any kind of fitness tracker or a goal tracker, it's easy if you can get it done by already having it printed out and you simply need to fill it in. It just makes life so much less stressful if you have stuff already written down. Let's go ahead and look at what a week looked like for me in 2018. For here, I was able to track all my different weights and workouts that I had done, as well as I was using a food counting diet, so I was able to go ahead and transfer. Apparently on Sunday, I either fell off the wagon or maybe went hungry because I didn't finish. But that's okay, because we can always simply just turn the page and oops, sometimes that happens with these types of things, but don't worry about that, because we can always start a new month, you can always turn the page, and you can start tracking again. So don't worry that sometimes you may leave some things blank. Just turn the page and start again. Maybe you're a college student and you'd like to see different types of planners that are already decorated and save time. So this one it has some pretties here, a calendar already printed out, a place to put your to-dos and trackers. So you don't have to spend all of that time drawing and figuring out how to make a circle, an actual round circle, because we saw in my journal over there that I'm not really good with squares, but that's okay. So everything is pre-printed, easy to do, and just go ahead and get on with life. One last planner we're going to look at, it includes goals and schedule all in one spot. Oops, so here is a monthly view. Again, by having something that's blank, you can start this whenever you want. Perhaps you're in college or in high school and you're going to be off for the summer. Go ahead and be able to move from May into August without having to have all this wasted paper in between. So blank calendars are really helpful. You can just get the planner to suit your life. And here is a little bit more of what we were talking about, a combination of things we've seen. We have that schedule going on here, blank space. Maybe you go ahead and give this to your child and they can draw you a small picture. We have mood tracker, some to-dos. So you can find things already pre-printed, ready to go for the whole year. But again, they're blank, so you can always skip days that you need to and only make these planners work best for you. So another type of planner is more of a memory keeping. This is in a traveler's notebook. So we have here different types of options, so you can actually take these out, and when you fill them all up, you can go ahead and you can take them out and put them back in. So let me just do that here as an example. I wanted to read the Joanna Brady series here at the library, so I went ahead and printed out all of the lists. I'm a little bit behind. She certainly has more than 17 titles now for that. So you can always just make things be whatever it is that you want. Here I went ahead and I did some memory keeping, because when you get to journaling, it doesn't always have to be rows and rows and rows of text. Maybe it's just showing yourself having a lot of fun. Or maybe it's your cats. As I mentioned before, I really do love my cats. This one here is Tatiana, and this one here is Vladimir and Tatiana. They're together. So, you know, sometimes journaling doesn't always have to include just strictly words. Maybe, look, I have no handwriting on here, and I just simply captured the spirit of Vlad as he licks his paw. So, you know, don't be afraid to sometimes just change up how you journal. We're going to look at one last type of planner, and that one is basically blank. So this one started off with just some dots, and I can do whatever it is that I want to it. So I decided to include pictures of myself. I was at work and I was using the Snapchat filter. It's really fun to include yourself in a planner. You don't want to shy away from that camera if you can. Certainly using Snapchat allows you to have fun little filters and create different memories for yourself. So make sure you always include yourself in your planner or memory keeping. Here we have some time I went with my friends. So right again, I had all of the things I had going on. I made a boo-boo there. I fractured my toe, but that's all right. We still went ahead and journaled. I still went and had fun with my friends. So some of it is just, you know, tracking life as it happens. Again, make sure you include yourself in all of your planners and journals, so that way you can show that you lived the life. Again, I decided that I was going to work more on my lettering. Still need to practice with that. And how about we look at my wonky squares? There we are. So I had that one row in my other planner, and this is me trying to do it a little bit better. So just remember that just because your planner is built a certain way doesn't mean you can't use it in another way. Thank you so much for joining me today for part 1 of How to Spice Up Your Planner, as we looked at different types of planners. Next time we're going to be looking at how we can spice them up with some usual and unusual elements you'll find around the house. So please come back. We'll see you then.